们现在来介绍 keyboard 的functions. 然后 so what you want to do is make sure you have the power on the amp. And then come to the back panel. This is the power button right here. Make sure that you've got the power plug plugged in. This is the left and right that connects to the PA system, so usually you don't need to touch this. Make sure the pedal is on the damper socket, and there is also a display contrast knob that you can turn if you feel like the display on the keyboard is either too dark or too light. Okay, and then we come to the front. This is your master volume. So usually this is at a set volume, and then the PA person will be able to control that. Also with the equalizer, you don't need to touch this because we have a PA person. We'll go through all the different buttons in a moment. So if you come to the right here, you have a preset bank and a user bank. What preset means is that when it says piano, it's piano. When it says strings, it's a whole different sound of strings that you can try. This button here is basically the incline and the decline. So this is plus and minus. So if you want to change your string sound, see how it says it's slow strings, this changes the sound for you, okay? So up and down. So this is pretty basic. You've got your organ, guitar, bass, all those things that you can use. So that's in the preset. We can't change anything in the preset. Okay, now we're going through how to program your user setting. So make sure you're in the user, and what we've already programmed is a piano pad. So I'll just go through, you can change that the way you want. So this keyboard gives you 3 sounds in one. When you press the layer edit button, it will show you the upper one, which is a concert grand piano sound. You've got an upper 2. At the moment it's programmed to a soft pad, and also a lower sound is also a soft pad. So you can get 3 different sounds in one go with the programs. And this is the dual button. When you press down dual, you actually get the upper 1 and upper 2 sounds together. So you get the concert grand and your soft pad sounds together. Now you can change how much you want of each. So if you just want piano, then you come to the upper 1 volume and you turn down the 2 and the lower. Now you just have piano. Now if you want to add a little bit more pad, change the upper 2 lever and you get a bit more pad. Okay, so that's your dual function. It actually, it's all throughout the entire keyboard. Okay, then how do you get your lower sound? You do it by pressing the split button, and that splits the keyboard, the preset from this F sharp down. Okay, so increase the volume on your lower, and then you will have your lower sound on the upper. You've got your grand piano and your pad. So that's all 3 sounds together. So what you can do is go through and change that. So pressing the cursor button, upper 1 is highlighted now, and it's saying concert grand. So if I just wanted it to change it, for example, to a guitar sound, I'll press guitar and it'll come out with a nylon guitar. I don't like that one, so I'm going to press the incline button to find the sound that I want. I'm just going to find something really obvious so we can hear. Okay, so that's pretty obvious. So if I want that, then I'm going to go to the right button, and you can actually change the name of this using the incline decline button. So I won't do that, but just make sure everything is right, and you just press enter, which is flashing at you, and it will ask you, are you sure you want to change this? Press yes. So now if you go to your layer edit, it will show you upper 1 has now been changed to an electric guitar. Okay, so the same thing goes for changing the upper 2 and the lower. You can do this all in one go if you like, but sometimes you can mix and match depending on how you think the sounds. I want to change the name, so I'll use the decline button to change my alphabet. Go across. Let's spell flute. And to get a space, all you have to do, I'll just write flute. So to get it, I'll just erase the pad. All you have to do to get a space is just press the decline until there's nothing there. Same with here. Okay. So that's it. I finished renaming my hotkey, and I just wanted to call it flute. So I press the enter, which is flashing at me, and it'll ask me, are you sure? Yes. So that's been changed. Now this hotkey has been programmed to be named flute, and when I press the layer edit, it will show me my upper one is a flute sound. If I add a little bit of the two in, it will be the flute and an orchestra sound together. And if I add in my lower, I've got flute, orchestra, pad all together. Okay. So you can also change the split point of where you want your soft pad. So sometimes you probably want to limit it to this section, or maybe you want to increase it to that section. All we have to do is press down the split, hold it there, and I'll come up with split point. So at the moment it's on F sharp, but maybe I want it to be up here on the C. So I just press down this one and it automatically changes to C5. So everything from here down to here will be my lower sound. So that's all pad. And then I've got this section for my upper one and upper two. Okay, so you can change that back. Usually people like it to be around this area. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to lock the panel. So sometimes you've already pre-programmed everything and you're just on a short break. You don't want anyone to come and change your settings. What you can do is lock it up. So what you do is press the menu button, hold that down, press enter, and now it says panel is locked. So you can still play, it still gives you sound, but you can't change the settings. So yeah, no matter what I press, it's still locked, but basically press exit to exit the lock section.